Hi, Damauria. How are you?
Hello, hello. I am well. How are you?
Good. I am doing well also. I'm excited to jump into this conversation with you today. We are kind of making our way through these Fear Not Friday conversations, and I'm super excited to get your feedback in front of the people as well. So, if you're ready, let's jump into it. Okay. So, first question is when you heard that the theme for the year and for conference was Fear Not, what was the first thing that came to mind for you?
It kind of felt like God was kind of like lovingly yelling at me, like saying, "What you scared of? Like, what you afraid of? Like,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about it."
Mm-hmm.
So it just made me sit for a moment, like, okay, well, what am I afraid of? So
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
what
love that.
came to mind.
Yes, I love that. I think that directly speaks to a lot of times we feel like, oh man, there is more. There's so much more that either I could be doing or so much more that I could have access to. And we don't always sit with ourselves long enough to really be honest and just say, that is true. I don't just feel that way. It's true. But in addition to it being true, like what's keeping me from it? Because it could be life circumstances, and also most of the time. It's not just life circumstances. It's our lack of get up and go. It's our lack of just go after it. But it comes from a real place where either we have trauma, we have questions, or we lack understanding or confidence. Whatever, or that identity is some misalignment in there. And so we're not going after the things that God has said we can have. So the fact that it gave you pause of, okay, wait a minute. What is this? I love that. Everyone's answer has been pretty similar in that way. And so even when I share mine, I'll be looking forward to kind of digging into that as well. But I want to get this perspective from you too. When you consider the statement, fear not, what is it to you?
Well, at first it was a command when I first heard the question, but I was actually sitting with it the other day, and it's also a reminder to me, like, fear not.
Mhm.
It's a gentle reminder of
Absolutely.
the Lord. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely. A gentle reminder of what we're capable of doing. Like you are capable of fearing not. That's for everybody. Man, woman, boy, girl, whatever. Like executive to I'm just starting out. I'm in elementary school. I'm in middle school. Wherever we find ourselves throughout the journey of life, when we hear the statement "fear not," yes, it's a command. So that is a spot on and beautiful answer. And also,
yeah.
it's just a reminder of what we're capable of. Even so, and this came up in one of the other conversations. It reminds me of Joshua, where we see statements that tell us to be bold, be courageous.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's like, well, I don't feel bold, I don't feel courageous. So how do I be this thing that I don't feel that I am? And it really comes down to us really leaning into the reminder. Like when we see these, it's a reminder. It actually is who you are. It's a part of your identity, and we have to learn to tap into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that. Okay, 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 okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I got one more for you. Um, when you heard the statement, or when you hear the statement, "Fear not," what is it to you? So like beyond the fact that it is a command, it is a reminder. But like when you hear it, what comes to mind for you? What do you take from it?
What I take from it is that I can now make an intentional decision, like to not worry. Even if I do, I can release that to him and I can rest in the one who is in control. Um,
Yeah,
it also reminds me that fear not reminds me that I am secure.
that's
Like,
good.
he is my security. Like,
Hmm.
so everything that I'm insecure about or where I place my security in, like I need to place it in him. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Ooh, okay. So that attached to or married with the idea of it being a reminder is so good. Like it doesn't matter who we are or what we accomplish. We all have had or still have some insecurities. And so in those areas where we don't feel quite as adequate or we don't feel quite as sufficient, the reminder of, wait a minute, first of all, his grace is sufficient for me, so it can help me, but also I can lean into him and I can take this to him and he can help me with it. I don't have to shoulder it alone.
Yeah.
Love it. I love that. Okay, okay. So, baby, this is gonna be good. I cannot wait for us to keep going with these Fear Not conversations. Right now we're doing our first takes with every team member, and yeah, we're just gonna keep it going. I have one last thing for you, and it's this. If you had any final words just from this first take, as we're really introducing Fear Not Fridays, what would you say to the people if you had one last thing to just share with them, words of encouragement, etc. Would you have anything to share?
I would encourage you just to keep your gaze on Jesus, just to keep your focus on him, because when your focus is not on him, you may find yourself finding joy or just security or whatever it is, rest in things that may look good, but it's not God.
That's
And
good.
we want it to be God. So keep your gaze on him, because a life with him is good. And whatever you're going through, like he's gonna make good of it. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. Okay, y'all, listen up. Take it in. That's a gem. Take it in and treasure it. Um, with everything that's going on right now in the world, everything that's going on right now in the world, there are so many distractions. There's so many places to look. We can look inside this country and see turmoil. We can look outside this country and see turmoil. We can look outside our front doors, in our neighborhoods, on the corners in our streets, and we could just see so much that we could focus on. Then we have our own stuff personally. So knowing that all of these things are kind of vying for our attention, that simple reminder to just fix our gaze on him. Because it'll realign everything else. Like fix your gaze on him.
absolutely.
That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay, y'all, we're going to keep these Fear Not Fridays going. Make sure that you make plans, ladies, to join us this March. Of course, we're in the month of March, but make sure you join us the 19th through the 21st for conference, where we are going to have these conversations in more depth, in more detail, but these conversations are definitely going to go past just conference alone. So you're locked in now. Make sure you stay locked in. Join us for conference again, the 19th through the 21st. If you're watching this video and you're watching it on YouTube, make sure that you have liked this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn those post notifications on, because when we drop more content, you want to catch it. So I believe that's it for us today. We look forward to seeing you later this month at conference, ladies. All right, y'all, take care. Bye. Perfect. Let me stop this.